Morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having a really great day so far and everyone is happy and healthy to start. We're going to go ahead and do a twisting sequence today. This will help detox the body of any toxins that are stuck within the spine and within any parts of the body. So we'll start seated. If you want, also grab a block if you have something handy nearby. You might need it later on in the practice. So come down to seated. And we'll just start in a comfortable seated position so you can have the legs crossed, you can have the feet together if that feels better, or the legs out straight if that feels good for you. So wherever you end up choosing, ground the sit bones into the floor, and then you'll pull the navel into the spine, and that's going to help you lift the center of the chest. And then pull the shoulder blades together behind the back so the sternum lifts up. And then tuck the chin slightly, feel the back of the neck long and the ears right over your shoulders. Let's start with the palms face down today to give ourselves a little bit of grounding to begin. And as we lift up through the heart, pull the shoulder blades together behind the back, close the eyes, and start to breathe deeply in and out of the nose. Keep a smile on your face as you start to arrive in this moment. Soften all the muscles in the face. Take one more full breath in and out of the nose. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Feel the thumbs connect to the heart. Lift through the crown of the head. And then use the next few breaths to invite your intention into your practice. How you want your day to be, how you want your mind to be, where you want your present focus to be. And as you take a moment to describe and feel how you want your day to go, can you also feel the body in this moment here? The sit bones grounding into the floor, the breath breathing in and out of the nose. And take one more full breath here, finding your intention. And then blink the eyes open. Bring the hands back to the thighs. Switch the crossing of the legs, and then you'll rock from side to side once again, just to ground the sit bones back into the floor. On the inhale, we're sweeping the arms out and up. Feel the palms touch overhead. Exhale to bring the hands down to the heart. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms touch overhead. When you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Think about when you sweep the arms out, think about making a V shape with the arms instead of a T shape. So arms come up, palms touch, and then hands exhale to the heart. Close the eyes. Take a big, deep breath into your intention once again. And then blink the eyes open. Inhale the arms up, overhead, palms touch. As you exhale, we're going to twist now to the right thigh. Bring the left hand on top of the right thigh. Bring the right hand behind the body to lift the heart. As you inhale, you're going to bring breath into the body. Use the exhale to deepen your twist. Pull the navel to the spine and start to gaze over the right shoulder. Soften through the left shoulder, though, let go of any tension. And then close the eyes. Take a few breaths here, maybe giving the head a few shakes, yes. And a few shakes, no. And then pause with the gaze over the back shoulder. Take a big, deep breath in and a full breath out. Use the inhale to unwind. Arms come right alongside the ears. When you exhale, twist to the opposite side. Right hand comes on top of the left thigh. Left hand behind the body to lift through the heart. Inhale to bring breath into the body. And then the exhale, you're going to twist deeper over that back shoulder, the left shoulder. Navel pulls towards the spine. See if you can soften the right collarbone away from the chin. Grow tall through the neck. And once you find that sweet spot, pause here, take a few breaths. Maybe shake your head yes on this side a few times. And maybe shake it no. And then pause with the gaze over the left shoulder. Keep lifting through the sternum. Take one more full breath in and out. Use the inhale to come back to center, arms right alongside the ears. Exhale to hinge forward. Keep the sit bones grounded to the floor. And as you root the sit bones back, you can start to walk the fingertips forward. Tuck the chin. Reach the heart forward, but don't let the sit bones come off of the floor. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Take 2 slow, deep breaths. And then you're going to cross over the ankles, come into table pose, stack the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees right underneath the hips. Spread the fingers wide and press the earth away from you. And then you'll feel the weight rotating in between the pointer finger and thumb so that way the weight is not on the outer edge of the hand. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. And then feel that slight spread of the shoulder blades by pulling the navel to the spine. Reach the crown forward, keep the shoulders and ears in line, and the tops of the feet are on the floor. So you're not just passively in this pose, you're still rooting the earth away, core is engaged. Feel the tops of the feet and the shins pressing into the floor as well. Take one more full breath. Keep the left palm where it is. Use the inhale to expand the right hand up to the ceiling. Pause here. Take another breath to reach the right fingertips up. When you exhale, you'll thread underneath the chin and underneath the left armpit. Very gently come onto the right shoulder and the right side of the face, the ear and the right cheek. You can keep the left hand in front of the face, or you can extend it to the top of the mat if you're on a mat. Or maybe you rotate to where the back of the hand rests on the low back or the sacrum. That'll help you open up through that left shoulder. Keep the hips over the knees. Take a few breaths here to really stretch into that right shoulder. Also feel the slight twist of the spine. Don't hold your breath. Take one more full cycle. Left hand is going to come back in front of the face. On your next inhale, you're going to press into the palm. Sweep the right hand back up to the ceiling. Rotate the arm, maybe the shoulder if you need to, and then bring the right hand back down to the floor. Reground the palms. Extend the tailbone back. Find your alignment. Rotate all of the weight in between the pointer finger and thumb. And then when you're ready, we'll go on to the other side. Use your inhale to sweep the left arm up. Extend the left fingertips up to the ceiling. Take one more breath in, finding length. When you exhale, you'll thread underneath the chin and underneath the right armpit. Very gently come onto the left ear and the left shoulder. You can keep the right hand in front of the face, extend it forward, or rotate to where the hand rests on the back of the sacrum, opening up through the right shoulder. Hips stay over the knees. Keep rotating all of the weight into that left shoulder. Take one more full cycle of breath to settle. And when you're ready, the right hand is going to come back in front of the face. Press the weight into the right hand. Inhale to spiral the left hand back up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, you'll plant the palms back underneath the shoulders. Pause here. Keep the core engaged and the spine in line. You can wag the hips. Bring the left ear towards the left hip. Inhale back to center, and then exhale right ear towards the right hip. Kind of like a dog wagging its hips. So go ahead and do that a few times. You can do that as fast as slow as possible, or as feels good into the spine. Take one more full breath. And then find your neutral spine, table pose. Pause here, find your engagement. Remember, core is engaged. Reach the heart forward. Take another full breath here. And then now we're going to step the right foot to the back of the mat. Come onto the ball of the foot. As you press the ball of the foot down, rock and roll forward and backwards. Get into the bottom of the foot, the calf, and the hamstring. Keep pressing the earth away. Take another full cycle of breath. And then come onto the top of the foot. Press into the top of the foot. Get into the shin, the top of the foot, and the quadricep. One more full breath here. And then you'll flex the foot, bring the right heel in line with the right hip. Reach the right heel to the back of the room. Reach the crown of the head forward. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow and pause. Inhale, extend the foot back. As you exhale, this time bring the right knee to the nose. Inhale, extend it back. It's not going to touch the nose necessarily. On this exhale, bring the right knee towards the right left tricep, excuse me. Inhale to extend back. So let's do that one more time. Take a big inhale. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale to extend the foot back. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, extend the foot back. Last time, exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross it over. Inhale, extend it back. Keep the toes hovering. This time, look between the thumbs. Take a big, deep breath in. As you exhale, plant the foot between the palms. Make sure that the ankle is right underneath the knee and come up onto the fingertips. Reach the heart forward. Shoulders move away from the ears. Take a full breath here to settle into this left hip. Again, if you need to, you can walk the right foot forward. Soften the shoulders away from the back of the neck. One more full cycle of breath. And then you'll plant this left palm down on the floor. As you inhale, spiral the right hand up to the ceiling. Press the left palm away. Use the right fingertips to open up through the heart. Soften the right shoulder away from the ear. And then pull the navel to the spine. Maybe twist open a little bit more with that right shoulder. One more full cycle of breath. And then you guys can choose to stay here, or maybe if you want to try, you can bend the left knee. Reach back with the right hand for the top of the foot. If you can grab the foot, great. If not, then maybe you just reach the fingertips back in that direction. Keep the right knee hugging in towards center. Navel pulls to the spine. Keep pressing the left palm into the earth. One more full cycle of breath wherever you are. And then gently release the left foot. Inhale to bring the right hand all the way back down. Come up onto the fingertips. Pause here for a moment. Soften the shoulders down the back. Reach the crown of the head forward. And then let's walk the fingertips back towards the left knee. Come onto the heel of the right foot for half splits. You can walk that right foot forward a little bit if you need to. Pull the right hip back. Rotate the inner right thigh down to the floor, and that's going to help the toes point up to the ceiling. And then you'll reach the chest forward. Soften the heart towards the toes. Tuck the chin to keep the spine long. Take another full breath here. One more cycle of breath to settle. Use your next inhale to walk the hands forward. Plant the foot underneath the knee. Engage the core. Look forward on your next inhale. Rise up into low lunge. Arms right alongside the ears. Soften the shoulders down the back. Rotate the pinkies towards one another. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. So you can choose to stay here with the left knee on the floor, or you can tuck the left toes and firm the leg coming into high lunge. Your choice, high lunge or low lunge. Wherever you choose to be, the heart is still pointing forward. Both hip points are pointing forward. Arms are lifting towards the ceiling. If the left knee is off the earth, keep the left leg firm. Everyone is keeping the core engaged. Take another big breath wherever you are. One more breath to lengthen through the torso, fingertips up to the ceiling. Use the exhale to bring the hands to the heart. Inhale to lengthen once again through the spine. This time, the exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Bring the left elbow onto the knee. Press the elbow into the knee to spread the shoulder blades. Press the palms together and gaze over the right elbow. If the left leg is lifted, keep the leg firm. Pull the navel to the spine. Take one more cycle of breath. On your inhale, gently unwind, come back to center, arms right alongside the ears. When you exhale, hands come down to the floor. Left knee comes down, bring the right knee back, come into child's pose. So you'll bring the sit bones all the way back to the heels, extend the arms out. Press into the palms and keep the elbows lifted off the earth to keep the arms engaged. Bring the forehead down to the earth. Soften the shoulders down the back. Take one more full cycle of breath. Use your next inhale to come back into table pose. Find your foundation. So again, we spread the fingers nice and wide. We root the earth away, so press the earth away. Feel the spread of the shoulder blades so the sternum comes to the back of the heart almost. And then the ears are in line with the shoulders. Reach the tailbone back. Navel is engaged. Take another full breath here. Take one more cycle, keeping the body engaged. Feel the tops of the shins on the earth. And a full breath out. And then step the left foot to the back. Come to the ball of the left foot. Rock and roll forward and backwards. Feel the difference on this side compared to the opposite side. Get into the calf and the hamstring and the ankle. And then you'll come onto the top of the foot. Press the top of the foot in. And you'll feel a nice stretch through the top of the ankle, into the shin and the front of the quadricep. Take another full breath. And then flex the left foot. Have the ankle in line with the hip. Reach the left heel back. At the same time, you're still reaching the crown of the head forward. Core is working. Take one more breath in and a full breath out. Inhale to lengthen the left foot back. When you exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, extend the foot back. Exhale, bring the left knee towards the chest, round the back. Inhale, extend the foot back. This time as you exhale, cross over the body, left knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, extend the foot back. One more time. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, extend the foot back. Exhale, left knee to the chest, round the back. Inhale, extend the left foot back. Last time, cross the knee over towards the right elbow as you exhale. Inhale, extend the foot back. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale to lengthen the foot back, look forward. You're going to place the foot right between the palms as you exhale. Walk the foot forward. Make sure that the ankle is right underneath the knee. And then pause here. Engage the core, soften the shoulders down the back. Root the right palm into the floor. As you inhale, spiral the left fingertips up. Use the right hand to press the earth away. The left fingertips are going to help to open you up through the chest. Take another full cycle of breath. Navel comes to the spine. You can open that left shoulder up a little bit more as you twist the spine. And then your option is to stay here, or if you would like, you can bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand for the top of the foot. If you can't reach the foot, that's fine. You want to still reach the fingertips in that direction. Keep hugging the left knee into midline. Reach the left fingertips back for the right foot. One more full cycle of breath wherever you are. Use your inhale to unwind. Bring the left hand down to the floor. Pause here for a moment. Soften the shoulders down the back. Begin to walk the fingertips back towards the right knee, and you'll flex through the left foot. Come onto the left heel. Rotate the inner left thigh down to the floor. Reach the heart forward. Tuck the chin, and then soften the shoulders down the back. As you do this, reach the heart towards the toes. Find some length in the back of the neck, in the back of the left hamstring. Take 2 more cycles of breath here, seeing if you can settle even more. Reach the heart a little bit closer towards the toes for the last breath. And then very gently, we're going to begin to walk the foot back, making sure that the ankle is underneath the knee. Engage the core. Use the inhale to sweep the arms up right alongside the ears. Soften the shoulders down the back. Bring the arms right alongside the ears and rotate the pinkies towards one another. And then keep the core engaged to lift through the heart. Soft shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. Take 1 more full breath. And then choose to stay here, or you can tuck the toes and firm that right leg, lift the right knee off of the earth. If you do that, pull the left hip back, keep the heart pointing forward, keep the right leg nice and firm. Inhale to lengthen wherever you are towards the ceiling. As you exhale, hands are going to come to the heart. Pause here for your exhale. Take another breath in to lengthen in all directions, up and out. When you exhale, twist now to the left knee. Bring the right elbow towards the left thigh. Press the elbow and the thigh together to spread the shoulder blades. Navel comes to the spine. Press the palms together and gaze over the left elbow. Find your breath. Keep the right leg firm if it's lifted. Take 1 more full cycle of breath. Use your inhale to gently unwind back to center. When you exhale, hands come all the way down to the floor. Right knee comes down. Bring the left knee in line with the right. Press back into child's pose. So if the low back is sore, then have the big toes touching and the knees wide. This time, have the arms draped along the sides of the body. Bring the center of the forehead down to the floor. Feel the shoulders move down the back. Find your breath here and pause. Come back to your intention. Remember the feeling that you created on how you want your day to go. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then rise up, stack the spine, stay on the shins, engage the core to lift through the sternum, pull the shoulder blades together behind the back. Bring the right arm across the chest and hold on to the right shoulder with the left hand. Look opposite of the right hand. Feel a nice little stretch along the left side of the neck. And then with the right hand, roll out the wrist, one direction. And then rotate in the opposite direction. And then a few fists, open and close the hand. Keep rooting the sit bones into the heels. And then pause here for this last breath. Come into stillness. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keep the eyes closed. Release the hands down to the thighs. Gaze comes forward. Now bring the left arm across the body. Hug the left shoulder with the right hand. Extend the left fingertips away. And then gaze away from the left hand. So you should feel now a stretch along the right side of the neck. Begin to rotate the left wrist in one direction. Don't forget to breathe. Rotate in the opposite direction. Nice big circles for the wrist. And then a few open and closes with the hand. Think about us being on our phones. Think about using a mouse and our hands being closed. This gets the blood flow back into the hands and wrists. Take one more breath. And then find stillness here. Root the sit bones into the heels. Grow tall through the spine. Take another full cycle of breath in and a full breath out. Eyes stay closed. Bring the gaze to the center. Release the hands to the thighs. You still want to grow nice and tall, but start to bring your focus more inward. Let go of any sounds or anything that's going on around you. And bring all of the awareness right between the eyes, right behind the eyes, and right between the ears. See if you can use all of your breath to focus in this space. And I want you to roll forward, tuck all of the toes under, sit back onto the heels, grow tall, feel the space being made in the bottoms of the feet. Stack the spine so that the core is lifting the heart. And then take one more breath. Soft muscles in the face. And then stay like this. You can always come forward if it's a little bit too much for the feet today. But we're going to bring the right arm behind the body, bend at the elbow, bring the left hand on top of the right elbow. You're going to use that leverage just to give a stretch in the right tricep. Press the back of the head into the forearm, lift through the heart, soften through the right shoulder. Take one more full breath. Stay with the spine on the heels, release the right hand, and just bring now the left arm behind the head. Bend at the elbow. Right hand places on top of the left elbow to help the hand down. Feel that stretch along the left tricep. Press the head into the forearm. And then soften the tailbone onto the heels. Take a full breath here to release. Keep the muscles in the face soft. Release the arms. We're going to come down onto the sit bones now. Ground the sit bones onto the floor, whatever surface that you're sitting on. And then I want you to bring the hands right alongside the hips. Bring the ankles in line with the knees. So you're not going to point the toes. You're not going to flex the feet. You're going to kind of press through the balls of the feet. And then lift the ankles once again in line with the knees. And I want you to lean back, but I don't want you to lean forward. See if you can lift through the chest. Use the core to help lift the heart. So this is boat pose. You can also help by bringing the hands behind the knees, but I don't want you to hold on so tight. Use the core to work here. Keep lifting through the heart. Maybe get a little bit lighter through the fingertips. You're balancing on the tailbone. Take another full breath here. And then come forward, soles of the feet come together for butterfly pose. Press the elbows into the thighs, reach the heart towards the toes. Big, deep breath in. And a full breath out. One more breath. And then one more time, let's come back into boat pose. Balance on the sit bones. Bring the ankles in line with the knees. Either use the hands behind the knees as leverage. You can bring them by the hips. Reach through the heart. Also for the full pose, you can bring the arms right alongside the knees or straighten the legs. Wherever you choose to be here, take a couple of breaths, lifting through the sternum. Core is engaged to keep the heart lifted. One more breath in. When you exhale, bring the soles of the feet together, hinge forward. Knees come out to the sides of the mat. Soften the shoulders down the back. Reach the heart towards the toes. A full breath here. And then come forward. Cross the legs. Find your comfortable seated position that you started with. Root the sit bones into the floor. Bring the hands now, palms face up onto the knees. This invites a little bit of creativity and inspiration into the body. Close the eyes, pull the shoulder blades together behind the heart. Lift through the sternum. Feel the ears align over the shoulders. And then put a slight smile back onto your face. Take a few breaths here, quietly breathing in and out of the nose. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Take the next few breaths to remember your intention for the day. Take a full, deep breath, sealing your intention within. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Blink the eyes open. Namaste.